The cooking method today is raw, and the recipe is tuna carpaccio. Are you like me? You like seafood, maybe even love seafood, but don't cook it enough at home because of lack of confidence? Well, enough is enough. I have decided to teach myself and you how to cook seafood simply and properly every time. So I chose this cookbook as the guide for this project. Seafood Simple by renowned chef Eric Ripert. He's famous because he owns Le Bernardin in New York, which is one of the world's greatest restaurants that specializes in seafood. And this one happens to be autographed because I love that place. What better way to learn how to cook seafood the right way than from the master himself? So my promise is that in a few short weeks, we are both going to be very comfortable cooking seafood at home, which is both healthy and delicious. I'm so excited. So please join us. Because there is no cooking here, the freshness of the fish is of utmost importance. Chef Eric recommends yellowfin tuna for this preparation. So some of the key points for this recipe are that you should avoid tuna that is too dark or too red. Look for a light pinkish or a soft orange flesh. And don't add the lemon until ready to serve. Cooking is always about ingredients, time, and temperature. And if you follow these three things, you'll have consistent results every time. First, we're gonna get organized. The French call this mise en place. And all mise en place is having all the ingredients and the tools that you need right in front of you. Mise en place is less stress. So now my new AI assistant Zoe will read both ingredients and directions from the book as I follow them on camera. Go ahead, Zoe.
Ingredients: 2 pieces of 4 ounces each, sushi-quality yellowfin tuna, cut ½ inch thick, fine sea salt and freshly ground white pepper, 2 tablespoons extra virgin olive oil, 1 teaspoon thinly sliced fresh chives, 1/2 lemon, halved and seeded, toasted baguette slices. For serving, directions: cover a work surface, such as a counter or table, with a large sheet of plastic wrap. Place 1 piece of tuna in the center and cover it with another large sheet of plastic. Flatten the tuna with a meat pounder or a heavy-bottomed saucepan using a fluid motion that combines hitting the tuna in the center and sliding the surface of the pounder over the fish, pressing it outward. Continue pounding and pressing out the tuna until it forms a very thin, even round, about 9 inches in diameter. Place an 8-inch round plate, bowl, or cake pan to use as a cutting guide over the tuna, still keeping the fish covered with plastic, and use a sharp knife to cut through the tuna and both layers of plastic, resulting in an 8-inch round. Leave the plastic on the tuna and transfer to a sheet pan. Repeat with each portion of tuna. Refrigerate for 30 minutes. The tuna can be pounded and cut up to a few hours ahead. Cover the entire tray with plastic and refrigerate. When ready to serve, pull the top plastic sheet off 1 tuna round and place the tuna on the center of a large dinner plate, plastic side up. Remove the plastic from the top of the tuna. Repeat with the remaining tuna rounds. Season each round with sea salt and white pepper. Dip a wide pastry brush in the olive oil and coat each piece of tuna generously with oil. Sprinkle each portion with the chives, then squeeze lemon juice over the top. Wipe the edge of each plate with a towel. Serve immediately with the toasted baguette slices on a separate plate alongside. Back to you, Gus.
Finally, my favorite moment. Taste test. What? Oh, this is, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm looking like a professional chef here. Thank you, Chef Eric. Man, well, let me try this. It's called carpaccio. And it's not beef, but it's just as good because it's got almost like the texture of beef, but the taste is so light. It's incredible. I'm gonna try it with a cracker here, and hopefully it's not gonna be too crunchy. Yummy dance. Yummy dance. I'm telling you guys. What? This is number 2, number 3. I don't know what, I mean, how many dishes have we done so far? This one is amazing as well. My God, we are batting 1,000. So we're mastering the raw element. We're gonna say, it is working. We are learning. 4 things. Subscribe, hit like, share with your friends, and cook it. No cooking required. Do not miss the next recipe. Come back and see.